Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. This is Kamal here, and today we are going to have a podcast. In this podcast, we will discuss how a student should study and various other things which affect studies. After watching this podcast, all the students will be benefited and they will rethink how to upgrade their way of studying. And for this video, we have Pragati here, and in this video, Pragati will share her experiences, and in the end of this podcast, she will share one adventurous thing which happened with her in her 10th class, and that will motivate many of you also. Hello Pragati, welcome to this chat session. First of all, congratulations on your very good performance in 10th class board exams. First introduce yourself and then we will carry on later.
First of all, thank you very much, Bhaiya, for your warm wishes. Myself, Pragati Dubey. As we all know, the 10th class is very important class for us all. So, for my 10th board examinations preparation, I joined Opportunity Educators on the suggestions and recommendations of my various seniors. In my 10th board examination, I scored the overall percentage of 93.6. While talking on the subject wise, I scored 95 in science, 90 in maths, 95 in social science, 95 in English and 94 in Hindi.
So Pragati, please share how did you study in your 10th class so that juniors watching this may get ideas how they should study.
So my very first tip would be pay attention to all 5 subjects, as all 5 subjects are responsible for your percentage. For Hindi, my school was enough. I got a very good teacher which helped me in my subject Hindi. As Kamal Bhaiya said that complete your syllabus of Hindi and English till July. So I finished my Hindi and English syllabus by the end of the July, and I didn't read Hindi for the whole year. In the end, by the time of board, I just did 2 or 3 quick revisions, and the most important part is solving the sample papers. As we all know that this year most of the part was 50% part was MCQ part, so most important thing is accuracy. So I practiced multiple MCQs for my Hindi preparation. Then next comes the English. For English, the most important part is grammar. So you should you can refer any book. I preferred the internet for my English grammar. I used to study various topics which were in my board, so internet was enough for my English grammar. And poems, stories, these all things are important. You should learn it, and you should complete your Hindi and English by the end of July, so for whole year you can study the main subject properly, as they have a bulk of syllabus. For maths, most important thing is NCERT and RS Agrawal. You should practice a lot of questions. Maths is the game of practicing. The more you practice, the more you will get accuracy. And science is a very interesting subject if you get a deep dive into the subject. For science, you should prefer NCERT. Then you can recommend notes of any teacher which you like. I preferred the notes of Kamal Bhaiya. For social science, you need nothing else than NCERT. NCERT is more than enough for the board preparation, as nothing comes out of NCERT in social science. In social science also, you should pay attention to the one words, MCQs, fill-ups, as these are the question for 1 markers. If you will attempt anything wrong, you will deduct 1 whole mark. So you should keep things in mind. And as we all know that maths is magic and science is logic.
So Pragati, how did you manage your 24 hours when you were in your 10th class, and how did you manage all the study pressure which comes with the 10th class? And also tell how did you eliminate all those things which may waste students' time?
So as we all know that time management is the key for the best preparation. So in the morning I used to study my social science. Social science is the subject of retaining knowledge. There are many facts and everything, dates, so you should have to learn them. So morning time was the best time to study social science. Then we all have to attend our schools. Then after schools we all have our coachings. So in evening or in night we are having time for self study. After completing all my study sessions, I used to do self-study, in which firstly I used to revise science notes. Science, if you will not revise science daily, then you may forget the things. There are many reactions in chemistry. You have to practice physics, numericals. In biology, you have to learn many things. Then after completing my science, I used to give 1 hour to science, which was more than enough. Then I used to practice maths is just the game of practicing. So I used to practice NCERT. First I used to complete whole NCERT, then I practice RS Agarwal. And for Hindi and English, I used to make time on the weekends. On weekends I used to complete 2 or 3 chapters in Hindi or 2 or 3 chapters in English. So next important part is how to manage study pressure. Study pressure is the most important thing which you should manage. For most of the students, the main aim is to achieve 100 on 100, which may or may not be possible for some students. So managing studying pressure, the only key is being regular in the classes. You should study regularly. You should be consistent. If you are not consistent, then you may lag behind and you may create a backlog. While seeing your backlog, you will definitely get the study pressure. After completing 2 or 3 chapters, you should give test, and from the test you will analyze your mistakes. What are the mistakes I am committing, and then you have to work on the mistakes which you are doing. So the main thing is just being regular and consistent. So now the third most important thing is how to eliminate the things which are responsible for a time waste. First and the most important things which is responsible for a distraction and time waste is your phone, your devices, social media. You should use your phone for the limited period of the time, otherwise you will spend your whole day and you will not get to know where the whole day is gone, and you will get no time for your studies. And the second most important thing is choosing a good company of friends. If you are choosing a wrong company of friends, neither they will study nor you will study. You all will fail together. You will not be able to give your 100% in your board examination. So if you are having a bad company of friends, you should look on them and you should immediately change your company, as friends are the most important part in your journey. You will have good friends, then you will have a good future.
So Pragati, during your 10th class, when you used to study for long hours and long study sessions, so there might be some mental fatigue. तो जब भी कभी ऐसा होता था कि बहुत देर तक पढ़ लिए, अब फोकस नहीं कर पा रहे हैं, तब आप क्या करते थे, कैसे खुद को दोबारा से रीफोकस करते थे?
So in teenage, the most problematic thing nowadays is mental fatigue, depression, anxiety, being anxious. So you should know how to manage your pressure. If you are not knowing how to manage your pressure, then it is a great problem. You should know how to efficiently manage your time and pressure. So while studying for long sessions like 3-4 hours continuously studying, then you might get tired and you are not attaining the focus which you should attain, and when you are not focusing on the things, then you will not learn. So in my case, I used to break my study into chunks, like for 30 minutes or 1 hour, in whatever time if you are comfortable. Then you have to take a very short break of 5 to 10 minutes. In that break, you can just take a short walk around your house, or you can drink a cup of water, or you can get yourself some biscuits or snacks, so which can refocus your mind, and you will again, when you will sit for studying, you will be surely able to focus on the things. And most important part which I would like to highlight is that you should not use your phone or social media in the short break. If you will use social media, then this short break is going to convert into hours of break. You will take 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour, you will waste your time in phone only. So you should eliminate social media. You should keep your phone on silent while studying. When you are studying, then your whole focus should be on studying only. So in end, just eliminate those things which distract you and take the small breaks, and this will surely help you to manage your pressure.
So Pragati, in today's competitive time, there are many teachers out there, there are so many study platforms and a lot of study material available in the market. So how did you choose best out of these for you?
So for a young kid, a young student, it is very difficult to choose the best among all the things available. So the most important part is choosing a teacher on which you trust. In my case, whenever you get the 15 days break between your 9th and 10th, in that break is the most essential break for your 10th. If you utilize it very well, your whole 10th will be very efficient or smooth. If you waste that time, then whole year you will regret. So in that break, you should choose a teacher on the suggestions of your parents, your seniors, on which you trust. Now next thing comes the study material. You should not jump into anything by yourself. You should blindly trust on your teacher, on the study material given by him or her. So in my case, my teacher suggested me to practice NCERT and RS Agrawal for my math preparation. So I practiced NCERT multiple times and RS Agrawal multiple times. Now what the thing comes is study platforms. So there are some cases in which in subjects you find the teacher which is suitable and you don't have to search online for the teacher, but there are some subjects in which you don't find the teacher in your city or wherever you are living. Like everywhere you can find a science and maths teacher in your school or your coaching, but the tricky subjects comes like Hindi, English or social science. The teachers are difficult to find, or teachers which are available, they are not suitable for you. You are not liking the things they are teaching, so you can explore the internet for those teachers. In my case, I opted Digraj sir for my social science preparation, and you should choose the online teacher also in the break of 15 days. If you will make it late, then you will the whole year you will search for teacher only. You should make everything very clear what I have to do in 10th, so that your whole 10th will run very efficiently and smoothly.
So, Pragati, from your experiences, please share which mistakes you committed in 10th class, which you think you should not have done. And if you shouldn't have committed them, then you might have scored better and even crossed 95% marks. So, please share.
So as we all know, we are students, we are kids, there are some mistakes which we all do, and I was also one of them. I also committed few mistakes which I shouldn't have done, so I could have done better in my boards. My main mistakes was not doing the writing practice in the subject of social science, Hindi, English, science or math. In every subject you should maintain a writing speed. As we all know that in maths and science we give tests, so we can maintain our speed, but in case of Hindi or English or social science, we are not doing writing practice, any kind of writing practice, so we will surely commit mistakes in our 10th board examination. Same happened with me. I didn't did any writing practice for my Hindi or English exams. So when I was sitting in my board examination, there were few spellings which I was not able to remember, and if I could have done the practice, those things would not happen. In my maths, the major mistakes I did was during the time of revision I didn't did enough practice. So if I was just I would just see the question and I was not using my pen. And in pen, if in maths, if you are not using your pen, then you are not doing any kind of practice. Maths is the subject of hard work. If you are not showing your hard work, then maths you will not able to excel in your maths. Same thing happened with me. I was not able to give my 100% in maths because of those silly mistakes. And the third most important thing is maintaining the speed. If you are not maintaining the speed, then आपको कितना भी आता हो, you will not able to perform your best. So the thing for maintaining the speed is giving the test regularly. So by giving the test regularly, you will be able to check the things which were wrong, and you will able to maintain a speed. So I don't want my juniors to commit the mistakes which I have done.
So, Pragati, before we present that special experience of you, please tell some of the revision tips which may help students watching this.
So some quick revision tips I would like to suggest my juniors would be: first of all, complete your syllabus by the ending week of November or the starting week of December. If you are not able to cover or complete your syllabus by the end of the year, then you will not be able to write anything in your boards. So most important part is doing the revision. If you are not doing the revision, then you will not know how to write the answers. You will not attain this skill of answer writing. So for attaining that particular skill of answer writing in your boards, you should have complete the syllabus by the end of November or the starting week of December. So the next part comes is MCQ practice. As we all know, in subject of Hindi and English this year, 50% paper was based on objective type MCQ questions. So most important part in Hindi and English is MCQ practice. In my case, I practiced a lot of MCQs, so they were very helpful for me in achieving that 95 and 94 score in Hindi and English. I think it is a quite nice score for Hindi and English. Now comes the subject of math. If for maths also, you should finish your syllabus and you should do revision. Now I have buy the Oswal previous year question bank of all the 5 subjects. For board exams, there are many questions which are repetitive year by year, so you should practice previous year questions. So Oswal exemplar for all the 5 subjects and NCERT exemplar from science. From science board examination, they keep many questions from the NCERT exemplar. In this channel also, there is a whole separate playlist for NCERT exemplars for 10th, so you can watch that exemplar of subject wise exemplar by completing, like you have completed first chapter, you should watch the video of the first chapter exemplar. After completing second chapter, watch the second chapter. So likewise, you will, in the end, you will be very calm and very motivated towards your studies. And by the time of board, all the students are very pressurized. My only tip will be that don't take pressure, be calm, and everything will go with the flow.
So in the end comes the most awaited thing which all viewers were waiting for. Pragati, when you come to me in my class, you shared with me that you wish to be a doctor in future. तो एक लड़की जो बचपन से डॉक्टर बनना चाहती थी, 10th क्लास में भी वो एंड तक यही सोच रही थी कि डॉक्टर बनेगी, तो ऐसा क्या हुआ 10th क्लास की जर्नी में कि ग्रेजुअली धीरे धीरे वो शिफ्ट होते हुए मैथ्स की तरफ आ गई और 10th के बाद उसने मैथ्स क्लास के लिए ऑप्ट किया? तो प्लीज़ शेयर योर जर्नी.
सो जब मैं छोटी थी, मेरे बचपन से ही मुझे लगता था कि मुझे डॉक्टर बनना है, डॉक्टर बनना है. हमारे घर में ऐसा माहौल था कि इसको डॉक्टर बनाएंगे, इसको डॉक्टर बनाएंगे. तो हमेशा से मेरे अंदर ये क्रेज़ था. जैसे बाकी जो बच्चे होते हैं छोटे, उन्हें बहुत डर लगता है कि अरे ये तो लिज़ार्ड है, अरे यहाँ पर ब्लड है. तो कई बच्चे मैंने देखे वो बेहोश रहते, पर मेरे को बहुत इंटरेस्ट आता था. और बीच में अभी ऐसा हुआ भी, जब मुझे चोट लगी तो मैं हॉस्पिटल में अपनी चोट से ज़्यादा लोगों की चोट देखने में इंटरेस्टेड थी कि अरे इसकी बोन कैसे टूटी, अरे इसका ये कैसे हुआ. तो मेरे को ये सारी चीज़ें बहुत फैसिनेट करती थी. पर जब मैं अपनी 10th की जर्नी में आई तो फिर मुझे लगा कि ऐसे ही मुझे बायो नहीं लेनी है, क्योंकि ये सारी चीज़ें लोगों के इन्फ्लुएंस से मेरे अंदर भरी गई थी. जब मैं छोटी थी तो हमेशा से आसपास के लोगों ने कहा कि तुम डॉक्टर बन सकती हो, तुम डॉक्टर बन सकती हो. इसमें मेरी खुद की कोई भी थिंकिंग नहीं थी कि तुम बन सकते हो. जब 4 लोगों ने कहा तो फिर मुझे लगा कि मेरा इसमें इंटरेस्ट है, मुझे जाना चाहिए. तो फिर जब, और मैं आपको एक इंसिडेंट बताती हूँ. जब मैं छोटी थी तो हमारी जो दादी थी, मेरी दादी थी, तो मैंने उनको एक वाटर का इंजेक्शन लगा दिया था. और फिर उन्होंने, तब से वो मेरे को डॉक्टर सी बुलाने लगी. तो यहाँ से ये जर्नी स्टार्ट हुई कि इसको डॉक्टर सी बनाना है. तो डॉक्टर सी की जर्नी 10th तक भी चली कि मुझे डॉक्टर बनना है. और मैं बहुत क्लियर थी अपने एम को लेकर के कि मुझे नीट निकाल के एम्स दिल्ली ही जाना है. पर जब मैं अपनी 10th में आई तो फिर मैंने इस बारे में थोड़ा सोचा. मैं कमल भैया के पास गई तो मैंने उन्हें बताया कि मुझे डॉक्टर ही बनना है. तो फिर उन्होंने कहा कि हमें ऐसे कुछ भी डिसाइड नहीं कर लेना चाहिए, हमें चीज़ों को टाइम देना चाहिए. तो मैंने भी अपने साथ वही किया. मैंने अपनी 10th में कोई भी हड़बड़ी नहीं करी, मैंने हर चीज़ को टाइम दिया, हर चीज़ को एक्सप्लोर किया. और मैथ्स एक ऐसा सब्जेक्ट था जिससे मैं बचपन से ही बहुत डरती थी. और डर भी इसलिए था क्योंकि मैंने कभी उसको इतना प्रैक्टिस ही नहीं किया, क्योंकि मुझे पता था मुझे बायो में इंटरेस्ट है. तो जब आप अपने दिमाग में बिठा लेते हो कि आपको इस सब्जेक्ट में इंटरेस्ट है तो आप बाकी सारी चीज़ें छोड़ देते हो. मैंने भी यही किया. मैथ्स को बिल्कुल भी टाइम नहीं दिया जितना देना चाहिए था. बल्कि मैथ्स एक ऐसा सब्जेक्ट है, अगर आप उसको प्रैक्टिस नहीं करोगे तो आपको वो कभी आ ही नहीं सकता. पर 10th में आके बिल्कुल उल्टा हुआ. कमल भैया से मिलने के बाद मुझे लगा कि नहीं, मैं ऐसे मैथ्स को नहीं छोड़ सकती, इसमें मैथ्स की क्या गलती है. तो फिर मैंने मैथ्स को टाइम दिया. मैथ्स के साथ में इतनी प्रैक्टिस करी कि 1 महीने में 2-2, 3-3 रजिस्टर्स भरे जा रहे हैं. RS अग्रवाल प्रैक्टिस हो रही है. पूरी जून की छुट्टियों में सब घूमने जा रहे हैं और हम बच्चे घर पे बैठ के मैथ्स प्रैक्टिस कर रहे हैं. तो मैथ्स मेरे लिए बहुत प्रीशियस जर्नी है, ये बहुत प्रीशियस मेमोरी है मेरी 10th की, कि कैसे मैंने मैथ्स प्रैक्टिस करी. और धीरे धीरे प्रैक्टिस के साथ मैंने अपने अंदर इम्प्रूवमेंट देखा। मेरे जब मैं गई थी स्टार्टिंग 10th में, तो स्टार्टिंग के टेस्ट में मैं बहुत गंदा परफॉर्म कर रही थी। मेरे टीचर मेरे से बिल्कुल सेटिस्फाइड नहीं थे कि तुम इतनी अच्छी स्टूडेंट हो और फिर ऐसा तुम्हें क्या हुआ कि तुम एकदम इतना बुरा कर रही हो। तो फिर मैंने इस बारे में सोचा, मैंने मैथ्स को काफ़ी टाइम दिया और एंड तक आते आते मुझे मैथ्स इतना अच्छा लगने लगा था कि मैंने बाकी सारे सब्जेक्ट्स छोड़ दिए थे, मैंने इसको रिवीजन नहीं किया। तो फिर एंड में मुझे लगा कि नहीं, मुझे ऐसे भी जल्दीबाजी में कोई डिसीजन नहीं लेना है कि बायो लेके डॉक्टर ही बनना है। फिर जब मैंने बाद में मैंने दोनों स्ट्रीम्स के बारे में इक्वली पढ़ा। मैंने अपनी 10th बोर्ड्स ख़त्म करने के बाद जो हमारे पास 3 मंथ्स का टाइम रहता है, मैंने इक्वली दोनों स्ट्रीम्स के बारे में पढ़ा। मैंने 11th की बायो की बुक्स उठाई, 12th की बायो की बुक्स उठाई। जब मैंने उनको देखा कि नहीं, इसका सिलेबस बहुत वास्ट है और शायद मैं ये कवर ना कर पाऊँ, क्योंकि बचपन से आपको डर नहीं लग रहा है किसी चीज़ से, तो इसका मतलब ये नहीं है कि आप उसमें एक्सेल कर लोगे। पर जब मैंने मैथ्स की बुक्स उठाई तो मैंने देखा कि अगर इसमें एक बार अगर आप कॉन्सेप्ट समझ जाते हैं तो फिर आपको कोई दिक्कत नहीं आने वाली। पर बायो में बिल्कुल उल्टा होगा। अगर आपने कोई चीज़, बायो इज़ द सब्जेक्ट ऑफ रटना, अगर आप रट नहीं पा रहे तो फिर आप बायो में कभी कुछ अचीव नहीं कर पाएंगे। और 10th में मेरा ये हाल हो गया था कि मैं रटना भूल गई थी। मैं अपने बोर्ड्स के एग्ज़ाम्स में भी सेल्फ फ्रेम आंसर ही लिख करके आई थी। तो फिर हर चीज़ एनालाइज़ करने के बाद, अपने बड़ों की बात सुनने के बाद, मैंने अपना जो जर्नी था बायो टू मैथ्स वो ऐसे स्विच किया। और इस जर्नी में सबसे इम्पॉर्टेंट रोल प्ले किया हमारे कमल भैया ने। अगर कमल भैया ना मिलते तो फिर मैं कभी मैथ्स को इतना प्रेफर कर ही नहीं पाती। मैं कभी मैथ्स का इतना, जो मैथ्स के अंदर का जो मैजिक है, मैं उससे कभी जान ही ना पाती अगर मैं कमल भैया से ना मिली होती। तो ये थी मेरी 10th की जर्नी कि मैंने बचपन से बायो को कैसे अपने मैथ्स में बदल दिया करके। थैंक यू।
सो प्रगति, थैंक्स अ लॉट फॉर योर व्यूज़ एंड प्रेजेंटिंग योर एक्सपीरियंसेस। और आपने अच्छे से बच्चों को टिप्स दी, मार्गदर्शन किया उनका, और इससे उनको काफ़ी फ़ायदा मिलेगा और वो अपनी पढ़ाई और अच्छे से कर पाएंगे। तो बच्चों, आपको ये वीडियो कैसा लगा आप कमेंट करके इस वीडियो में बताएं नीचे। और इस चैनल पर बहुत सारी यूज़फुल प्लेलिस्ट भी पड़ी हुई हैं जो कि आपको हेल्प करेंगी साइंस में और मैथ्स में भी। और बहुत सारे टिप्स रिलेटेड मोटिवेशन वीडियोस भी पड़े हुए हैं जिनको आप देखें और शेयर भी करें अपने दोस्तों के साथ। एंड थैंक्स फॉर वॉचिंग।